Hi, I'm Rick, and I have got a big problem. And no, it's not the fact that I may actually have to stay here tonight. No, my problem is I have to be in Albequerque on a certain date at a certain time to buy a certain thing to fix a certain problem. More on that later. But my other problem was I've got a video to make, and I had all of these plans which were completely uprooted. So now we're going to try something new. We're going to try to go down Route 66 and see if there's anything frickin' left. I have a feeling the problems are just going to keep compounding. Okay, that was an absolute hoot. Do you see this lady right here that I kind of snuck a picture of? She just looked at me and goes, "You look really familiar. You know, where do I know you from?" She thought she saw me at some Arlo Guthrie concert in Oklahoma. Then she goes, "Wait, you do YouTube?" She was the first person ever that I have met, besides people that know me, who's actually seen my channel. We had a lovely little discussion. I met a fan. I have a fan in the wild. Yay! I've got a really big problem, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to solve it. So, I use Starlink for high-speed internet, and which means there's a dish that sits high up on a pole next to the bus, and there's a router in the back, and there's a cable that goes between the two of them. Well, I'm not getting any high-speed internet because the cable is, well, I think it's bad. At least that's according to what I can see online. Have you ever noticed that every time I show up on camera, I either seem to have a beer or a cigar in my hand? Sorry for being a bad influence. Okay, but the problem is, where do I ship it? Now, I'm out here in the middle of the great Southwest, somewhere outside of Taos to be specific. If I wanted Amazon to ship me that cable to Miami, I could get it overnight. If I want them to ship it here, it takes 2 weeks. You can't get anything quicker than 2 weeks. The closest big city here is Albequerque. It's going to take them a week and a half. So somehow I am moving my schedule around and trying to be at this Amazon counter, which happens to be a pawn shop, right in the middle of Albuquerque on a day that they are supposed to be delivering it. But it kind of raises another problem. When you have no fixed address and you need to get things, there are no big box stores. There's nothing out here for miles. So yeah, we're going to figure out if this works or not. Somewhere in this shopping center, my GPS is telling me there is an Amazon counter, cleverly disguised as a pawn shop. Amazon hadn't told me anything. I don't know if it's there or not. I'm just assuming it got delivered on time. I assume I'm in the right place. Stay tuned. Alrighty, they had it. I am pleasantly surprised. Now, is this going to work? Is this going to solve my problem? Let's head on over to where we're staying tonight, see if we can get the antenna up, and cross fingers, this gets it all done. We finally got here to the Star Brothers Brewing Company, and yes, what a surprise, I'm staying overnight at a brewery. Who'd have thunk? Anyway, what I am hoping is that this simple cable is going to solve my problem. It looks like the right cable. The system kept telling me that it couldn't connect the router up to the dish. And yeah, maybe I've been a little abusive with the cable. I didn't think so, but let's go set it up, cross our fingers. If it's not this, it's the dish itself. And I don't even want to think about what that's going to entail. Okay, here is the test. Normally, almost immediately, it would come up with a message that said, can't connect to Starlink. And what that really means is, I can't connect to the dish. Wow, it's online. It's been just a couple minutes since I put the camera down, came in here, and we're online. Here, let me do a little speed test for you. Not the fastest in the world. Well, we got like over 100, I don't know if you can see that. What's it say? 135 megabits per second download. Yeah, I think it was the cable. All right, one more problem down. Let's go have a beer. Good morning. What a bright and cheerful day it is. Well, it will be once I fix all that and put some coffee in my buddy. All right, but coffee first. The hair can wait. I have an idea. Since we are all done here in Albuquerque, let's say we point this bus down historic Route 66 and see just how much American kitsch is left out there. Oh, we have about 5.5 hours to get to this little spot outside of Amarillo, Texas tonight where we're staying. Where are we staying? The Schaefer Farm Ghost Town or something like that. I hope it's just as kitschy as the rest of the day. I'm in this little town called Tucumcari. All my research says this is where historic 66 is. That's basically what historic 66 looks like. I just went up and down the street. 99% of everything, it's not here anymore. This is actually moderately depressing. I was really kind of expecting, I don't know, people to hold on to Americana, people to, I don't know, maybe keep everything alive. All right, I'm gonna go continue to try to find something. There are a few things open, but basically, the dream is dead. All the Americana, everything that you came to know and love about driving down the open road. I think the interstate killed it. Something killed it. Let's go see if we can find some part of it that's left. It's hard to go wrong with a place that has a giant sombrero. That was uneventful, an incredibly average Mexican restaurant and an incredibly average menu, and I am beaten, but I am not down. I have not lost yet. I am going to find some kitsch in this town. Exactly as I said it was. Souvenir curio shop. Cute, but I don't need anything. Okay, I am still not giving up. I am in New Mexico right now. I am heading to a little town in Texas that is supposed to have more. Give me an hour or two. We'll see what more really means. I'm in a little town called Vega, Texas, and it's almost kind of what I was looking for, but really isn't. There's a strange creature behind you. We'll go visit that in a second. Apparently, this is a restored old gas station called, there's a sign over there, Magnolia Station. It's a nothing little town. I'm looking at both ends of it in one eyeball shot. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting something more, something working. Let's go see what that is. I need to think for a second. I have no idea what this is or why it's here. Oh look, it has a sign. Apparently this is Ankylosaurus, and he's been here for 66 million years. I don't know why he's sitting here in front of an old warehouse. I don't know why he's made of metal. I don't think the real one was. It's still kind of cool. I'll take it. And of course it wouldn't be Texas unless you had a steer. You gotta have a steer in Texas. And apparently, Route 66 is his name.
Start spinning that wheel. Yep, just toward yourself.
Very nice. Thank you. I guess there is a little something left of Route 66. Guy was telling me this building is not part of the history, but everything in it is. They've been restoring this for quite some time. And it's not what was, but I'm glad they're keeping a lot of what was. So you can kind of go back, maybe just put it all back together in your mind. That is a cool car. So how can I turn this into a Skoolie? I'm figuring bed under there, and maybe the bed goes on top and that's the kitchen. Well, I got my historic postcard, but this is not historic 66 now, is it? I'm still going to find it. The day's not done yet. I'm going to keep looking, but while I'm doing that, listen to this. So a lot of people ask me, where do I stay when I'm out and about camping the great wild? And I tell them, everywhere but RV parks. And they always ask the next question, what's wrong with RV parks? Well, let me tell you, and I actually have to be kind of quiet about this because I'm in an RV park and they're on both sides of me, and I think they're listening. Now, I try to get along with everybody. I'm usually a pretty good soul about that, but there is a certain type of people who come to RV parks, and let's say they are a little bit more conservative than I am. Now, I don't want to throw politics into this. I don't want to throw any type of, them versus us into this, but there is a bit of them versus us out here. Now, when I travel, I tend to find new cultures, new people, new places. It's the whole discovery thing that really turns me on. Most people who come to RV parks, they bring their culture with them, their people, their places. Everything they had at home, they have here. They just put it out. Now me, I tend to stay in a place anywhere from a couple days to maybe a week. Folks in RV parks, they tend to park them. They stay here for 1, 2, 3 months. They're essentially trading in their home neighborhood for a different neighborhood. Their entire culture seems to focus around the RV park, the clubhouse, the people that they make friends with here. Yeah, I like meeting people. I want to make friends with them, but I don't want them to be my permanent neighbors. So while I am going to avail myself periodically of RV parks, I think I'm going to limit myself mostly to places that accept my quirks and weirdness. It just seems like a better fit. I am very confused. I am at the place I'm supposed to be staying tonight, but there's nothing here. The directions, they have to be. This has to be it. This is a farm, but it doesn't look like a farm. It looks like a junkyard. It doesn't look like anybody has been here in a very long time. It's funny, the listing actually says this is a ghost town. And I can believe it. There's burned out buildings all through there. I know I'm in the right place, but I don't know where to put the bus. This is weird. It doesn't feel right, but it doesn't feel wrong. And I mean, is that what they mean by a ghost town? That's not even a building anymore. The flies are going to be fun. Driving on unpaved road. No kidding. Wait, there's a table. Table in the middle of the field. Why there's a table in the middle of the field, I have no idea. Might be helpful. It's a solar-powered tip jar. I guess this is where I park. And I just leave a tip for staying. Okay. And here's the fun part. The bus is now filled with flies. And you know how I feel about flies. Guess what tonight's entertainment is going to be? Oh, yay. Flies. Oh, and I forgot to mention, obviously I am sleeping underneath the whatever those things are called. I thought I was hearing airplanes going overhead. It's them. The wind coming through the blades sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like a couple of dozen airplanes, off in the distance. It's a weird noise. I've never done this before. Okay, I need to do this again. I had filmed a whole little sequence talking about, oh my God, do you see how many? Oh, Jesus Christ. The hell is that thing? Huge unnatural frickin' grasshoppers in it. Yeah. I truly don't know how I'm going to stay in here tonight. I don't even want to show you what the bathroom looks like. I need to redo the whole talking about Historic 66. I have an idea. Let's get out of bug-infested Wonderland here and go check out the ghost town. I mean, what's out there can't be as scary as what's in here. Oh my Lord. There we go. Do we have any idea where we are? If I turn this off, do you see all the red lights? Blinky. Those are all of the giant rotating let's cut birds in half things. So let's just kind of, where am I? Okay, hopefully you can see me, and I'm going to try to make the light so it kind of works on both of us, I hope. I was very disappointed in Route 66 tonight, and I don't know what I was expecting. I kind of thought, let's keep around a little town, maybe 2-3 blocks long, grocery store, gas station, maybe a couple of restaurants, and I don't think it's the interstate that killed them, because I was on the interstate. I got off the interstate, and well, I managed to show up in the town. Apparently Americans, we like big box stores, and we like things with brand logos on it. If it doesn't have a Family Dollar on it and a Valero gas station, we don't want to go in. Oh, there's some kind of car up here. Let's see if it's got ghosts in it. Just a little fixer-upper. I imagine that thing stopped once or twice at ye old family gas station, long before Love's Truck Stop took over. There's the building's right there. I thought it was farther away. Hello? Any ghosties in here? Ghosties. I'm thinking that needs more than just a coat of paint. Anybody want to go into the big old scary house? Beware of the bricks. Let me turn this down a notch so I don't quite blind you guys out. How's that? Is that better? So, Historic 66. Yeah, it's pretty much a bust. Maybe, I don't know, 30, 40, 100 years ago it would have been something. I guess you just can't go from one end of the country to the other and see Americana anymore. Americans, we want progress. We want technology. I didn't see anything that. All I saw today was decay. So, I don't know. We'll continue forward. Something cool will show up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now I just kind of gotta find my way back to the bus. Branding iron. Yeah, It's a little big. You know, I honestly don't want to meet the cow, but that's going to... No, I don't want to meet him.